I am done with my audit. You little heifer. I'm so annoyed with everything right now. Praise Jesus. It's so hot. So I overslept for work. Back to another vlog. I'm gonna take you guys with me to work this week. Well, not to work, but I'm gonna talk about work this week because it's my last week on this local audit. I am super pumped. So next week I will be on a travel audit and I can't wait.
Go ahead.
I'll take a medium hot coffee with 2 cream.
Put the window.
Thank you. Go ahead. Y'all, I went to bed last night. I studied all day. Then I watched a movie. I was in bed, like tucked in at 7 p.m. It was like the best Sunday ever. Like that's my dream every weekend. And then I didn't fall asleep until 12:45. Literally almost 1 a.m., okay? And my alarm goes off at 4. So I did not sleep last night. And I woke up, holy crap, my coffee is going everywhere. Ah! Oh, it's hot. Oh, that's so hot. Oh my gosh. Making a mess. So as far as work today, as soon as I get there, I gotta make sure I do my time for last Friday. I ended up taking a sick day on Friday, and our timesheets are due by 3 p.m. today, so I gotta make sure I do that. And then as far as my workload goes, I have 1 work paper I'm still working on the pensions I've been working on for like over 2 months. It is a mess. It's a disaster. It just, nothing is going right with it, so I have to finish it this week. You guys tell how hot it is out here by the look of my hair and the sunshine. I am sweating so bad. Oh my word, guys, it is so freaking hot. It's like 85, okay? In the room that we work in, I think I mentioned it before, it doesn't have air conditioning. The actual room, we're in a building that's air conditioned, but the vents don't work in our room. So we have 3 fans outside the door blowing air in for us. And it was just blowing hot air. So we called the maintenance man, which we've called him like 4 times and he's never came. So we kept putting requests in today because it was just so hot. And he comes in, he puts in a little thermostat in our room and it was 80 degrees. He came back a couple hours later to get like an accurate result. 80 degrees that we were working in today. I do not do heat at all. It was horrible. And that's how it is like every day. Today was like extra hot than normal because they turn off the air conditioning on the weekends. Oh my word, it was just ridiculous. So this is my last week on this audit, so I have to wrap everything up that I'm working on. And we got some really bad news from the auditee. Really bad news that is really gonna slow down the work that we're trying to do. So specifically, I did not finish that worksheet on my pensions. I put it off on another day. It is just really difficult, and my in-charge was not here today, so I'm gonna wait until she helps me with it. It's so hot. You little heifer, he honked at me twice already, like. So we had to do this annual self-review. I literally have to get 2 lanes over, like what the freaking, oh, I can't cut her off, she looked mean. Okay guys, we're doing it. 1 lane down, 1 lane to go. Perfect. Y'all, this city driving stressing me out. Okay, what was I saying? This guy's staring at me. He thinks staring at me is gonna make me feel guilty for cutting him off. So this annual self-review. So every single year they send us these really difficult questions. My in-charge was like warning us about it, about how it's kind of hard to fill out, like you feel awkward about it, and I was like, no, like I've done through all kinds of stupid stuff through college, like I'm sure it's nothing. And these questions are really hard. One of them was, how am I utilizing my strengths to overcome my weaknesses? So these are like job interview questions, but vague, and we had to use specific examples from our specific audits. So that made it even more difficult, because I'm sitting here trying to think like, what makes my audit different than the audit I was on before? So anyways, it took me an hour to fill out. So I filled it out. Well, the supervisor that has to review it, I've never worked for him before. So he has no idea how I work. He doesn't know if I'm lazy or if I'm a really good employee. So he's the one having to review everything. So he sent me back his reviewed copy today. So I sent my copy in last week. So he already reviewed it. And he wants to schedule a time tomorrow to go over it with me. So I'm gonna go to the office tomorrow. It took an hour and a half for me to get home. Oh my word, literally left at 3:30. It's freaking 5 o'clock. So anyways, but to offset my upsetness, I got a postcard from Natalie, my old roommate. She's the one traveling all over freaking Europe, living the life that we all want to live. Good evening, guys. So it is now 8:30 and I have not eaten dinner or made my lunch for tomorrow. So let me get these things ready. And in case you guys saw me drying off my pickles, yes, I take a paper towel and dry them off because who wants soggy pickle juice on their sandwich? Also for lunch, I pack my good old Baby Bell cheese. Oh, my food's done, yes. And yogurt because it's so good. This kind has the raspberry on the bottom, so you get like real fruit with it. So I also add a little baggie of Cheez-Its to my lunch. Some sort of chip. I change it up every time I go to the store because I get tired of eating the same thing every day. Fruit gummies, but fake fruit because I'm allergic to real fruit. And milk chocolate craisins. That's like my little dessert because it's like a healthy protein and still chocolatey. I typically have some sort of fresh fruit that I'm not allergic to in my lunch, but I didn't buy any this week. So I know there's a Dunkin' Donuts somewhere near my office building, but I don't know where. Look at the Capitol. Such a tourist, guys, such a tourist. So that meeting literally lasted 3 minutes, but it was nice to meet my direct supervisor. He's another one of the managers. And since I've worked for the same manager, both audits, I only know one manager. Only one manager knows me, more importantly. So it's nice to sit down with him. So now I'm headed back to my audit site. I should be there in about 5 minutes. And it's almost 7:30, so not a bad morning so far. It is so warm in this building that we work in. It's like miserable. If you guys are annoyed by that beeping, it's the delivery Coca-Cola man is here, I think. It's been a pretty stressful day, to be honest. These pension entries, and oh my word, it's like over my head for one, so I have to have help, not only with my in-charge, but with the auditee themselves. I have to rely on them to explain to me how their process works with their pensions, and nothing that they're saying is adding up to what is actually, like what they actually did. They're giving me completely different amounts than what I'm seeing, and both amounts are different than what it should have been. So it's a headache, and I only have today and tomorrow to finish it. I'm so tired. It's like, so tired. I had one of those refrigerated Starbucks coffees this morning since I didn't get to go to McDonald's because I was running late. And I think I'm gonna have to go back and get another one when I come back from lunch because I'm just so sleepy. So I made some progress on my stressful day, my stressful problem. It's literally only one work paper that I cannot figure out for the life of me. But I made some progress. I had a light bulb moment right before I left. So hopefully tomorrow it is what I think it is and it's not what I don't think it is. Literally in traffic for over an hour every single day, and I do not live that far from the city. Like, such a pain. So as if that bad news that we got the other day was not bad enough, we got another really bad news email today. This has nothing to do with the other event that happened, but literally 2 things in 1 week that's slowing all of us down. So circumstances happen and you have to be able to adapt around it. So that's what we're doing as an audit team, but it's like, goodness gracious, one thing after another. You guys, oh my word. So yesterday I had the self-evaluation meeting at the office with my direct supervisor. Great. Today my manager's coming to our audit site and she gets there at 6:30. No one else gets there before me, so I get there at 6. I'm the one to let her in. Like, that's my responsibility every time she comes. And this morning my alarms didn't go off. So I woke up at 6 a.m. on the dot. So it is before she gets there, but I'm at home 30 minutes away. So I was like panicking, like, what can I do? There's no way, it's literally impossible for me to get there on time, like before her. So I had texted her and I said, are you still planning on visiting us today? And she didn't reply, and I was like, oh my God, she's driving, she's coming to our audit site. So I texted my in charge and I was like, is our manager still coming today? Because there was a chance that she wasn't. My manager finally replies and says, no, I don't think there'll be enough work for me to review since I reviewed however much, like 2 weeks ago. Guys, that was God in the works, okay? Because literally overslept on the one day that I have to come let her in. I was like literally freaking out. I was not chill in the situation whatsoever. Blessings, because it's 6:17 and I just left the apartment. Also, yeah, I woke up at 6 a.m. on the dot, left my apartment at 6:14, did nothing. I did put mascara on. That's it. Put my hair up in a bun. I literally have not overslept on this audit the entire 4 months, and this is my last week here. No, you're not cutting me off, you little heifer. Last week here, and then I freaking oversleep on the day that my manager's coming. I probably forgot my badge or something important. Like, there's literally no telling what I've forgotten. I still got eye boogers in my eyes. My gas light just came on. This morning is killing me. I got gas in a gas station in the middle of nowhere. So I was 3 miles from the interstate. So I'm currently en route to go to the interstate. I was going the complete wrong direction the whole time looking for that gas station. So I'm getting on the interstate, and then it's about 20-25 minutes of driving on the interstate before I get to work. Hey you guys, I'm on my lunch break. So wonderful news happened. So at like, let's see, I got here at 7. At about 8:15 or so, I literally had a light bulb moment with that work paper that's been stressing me out for like the past 3 weeks, and I figured it out. I got all the amounts to balance. Everything works out great. I didn't even have to write an issue. Best case scenario ever happened. That was literally a miracle from God. I just started doing all these calculations, and it just occurred to me which ones I needed to subtract instead of add, and which ones weren't included at all. It was a wonderful moment. So now I am completely finished with my work here at this audit. And I still have half of today, all day tomorrow, and then a half day Friday to help my coworkers with their work. So wonderful news. I am stress free. I can finally go back to studying. Hello you guys, I am leaving work. It is 3 p.m. I left 30 minutes early because I have to go buy a Mother's Day card for Mama. Since Mother's Day is this weekend and I'm not going to be home, so I'm going to send it to her. I'm also getting flowers delivered, so hopefully she enjoys those. And I get to go pick out a card. I love getting people cards because I literally read them all and then pick the best one. Did I tell you guys that I cracked my windshield at training last week? When I was parked there for like 8 hours, I came back out of training. It was like near the airport in Nashville, and I came out with a crack on my windshield. Let me show you guys the crack. Look at it. Look how big. It was not that big last week when I actually got the crack. It has grown at least 2 inches. Yeah, it's growing. So I'm gonna have to get my windshield and completely replaced here soon. I'm putting that off. I just bought a car battery last weekend and got it installed. Like, come on. Thursday morning, I'm here to drop off my Mother's Day card. of which I won't be able to upload this vlog until I know she gets her flowers, since I told you guys she's getting flowers and sometimes she watches my vlogs. Finished up all of that pension worksheet. I told you guys about that. So I finished that up yesterday. So today I was finishing up my coworker's revenue section, the 2 steps that I was helping him with, and finished that. So then my in-charge wrote me coaching notes on that pension worksheet. It was such a headache. Like, she was sitting there asking me so many questions about it because there's just so much going on. It's only 5 spreadsheets long because I compiled a lot into only 5 sheets, but there's over 30 on-page references on each sheet, so you don't know what's going on. But anyways, so I finished up the coaching notes for that. So tomorrow I work 6 hours and I don't have anything to do, so I'm in a good place. I am ready to take on my next audit. My future in charge of next week went ahead and sent me the sections I'll be working on. And they're not even really sections, it's just pieces of different sections because they've been on the audit since January. I'm coming to help because one of the guys had quit. So I'm coming to, I guess, do miscellaneous, whatever they need help with. And it doesn't look too difficult, so hopefully I don't speak too soon. And I am really looking forward to being on a travel audit, as you guys know. So I am really pumped. I will be carpooling Monday, so my next vlog will be of next week, and I won't get to do lots of driving videos because I'll be sharing a car with my coworker. Hey guys, got my coffee. I am ready for my last day of this local audit. It took me an hour and a half to get home yesterday. Again, 3 days this week. I have left at 3:30. 3 days this week. I haven't gotten home until 5. That's not okay. That's precious study time or napping time. I did take another nap last night. I'm just so tired all the time. Dude, why is your blinker not on? People, quit wasting my time. So today's plan is to finish that one coaching note that I have, and then my manager still has not reviewed all of my stuff, but she's not gonna like get through all that today for me to correct it. So even though I'll be going on a different audit next week, I'll be having to do coaching notes from her, which is totally fine. I am just so excited that I am done. TGIF, what a long and crazy week, my word. Look at how pretty. I'm leaving my audit site. I am so excited. It is really hot in here, oh my word. So, I have my little laptop cord box, and then my laptop, and then my screen box, and then my work bag. And I didn't bring my lunch box, and I didn't bring my CPA stuff, thank goodness, or I would not have been able to carry everything. I turned in my key. They let me keep my badge though, so I have a little memorabilia from this place. So excited. You guys have no idea how ready I am to go back on a travel audit. So I don't know if I told you guys, I signed up to be a dog walker to give myself some outdoor time and a break from studying. So I just got my very first walk. So I am headed towards somebody's house to go get their dogs from inside. She has 2 dogs. So my first walk, I'm gonna be handling 2 dogs, but they're both little. So I'm a little nervous. Crossing guard, I'm literally in a school zone. I'm on the way to go get these dogs, and I'm currently 7 minutes late already, but they are cute. This is Aria and Artie. Artie kept rolling around in the grass, a dog's cray, but they were so cute and lovable and so friendly, so I had so much fun with it. It's really hot outside, it's like 92. Not a fan of that, but that's Mother Nature, not the dog's fault. But that was so much fun, like, oh my gosh. I'm actually walking another dog. I just signed up for another walk on the way home, but it's not really on the way home. I actually had to turn around. So I am 4 minutes away to walk my second dog in the same run. This is crazy. I was like, why not? Sign me up. So here goes nothing. This dog is literally the cutest. His name is Smokey. Also, this neighborhood is really quiet. I feel like I have to whisper. Hey, Smokey. Oh, he knows. We're at the dog park. He is ready to go walking. Oh, there's another doggy. There's a man and a doggy. Yeah. Y'all, Smokey is my spirit animal. You were so good, aren't you? He was doing the underdog yoga pose. I am pooped. That is so exhausting. It is so hot outside, but that was so much fun. I love dogs so much. And Smokey was so good. So were the other two dogs. They were really cute. So I'm allergic to the grass, and I was rolling around the grass with Smokey. And this happened, so I don't want to have to take a Benadryl because I don't want to fall asleep right now. It's only like 5:45, and I've got to get some studying done. But I'm literally breaking out everywhere, so I don't know. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and... Oh my gosh, another dog just popped up. Okay, I went ahead and denied it because I got studying to do and a shower to take before I break out even more. So I'm gonna go do that. So thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. This was a crazy week, oh my word, and I picked up another job as if I've got time for that. So enjoying life at the fullest. So thank you for jumping along with Heaven's Odd Venture, and I'll see you guys next week, my first week at my new audit site. It'll be traveling, so I'll be in the car for a lot of the time, but I'm excited for you guys to join me. Like this video and subscribe. See you guys next week.